chema wontumi John Kumah ya call rounds ni na ba ni bedru anadwo no obudru hotel ho no na no ene obi dia confirm ebrewu chairman ene John Kumah nko a doctor ne kama amete say food poisoning John Kumah felt he's okay into oman treat no the chairman nko a ena omo treat no. Now this is why I think the whole now you watamale chema wontumi John Kumah ya call rounds ni na ba ni bedru anadwo no obudru hotel ho no na no ene obi dia confirm ebrewu chairman ene John Kumah nko a doctor ne kama amete say food poisoning John Kumah felt he's okay into oman treat no the chairman nko a ena omo treat no. Now this is why I think the whole now you watamale me chema wontumi John Kumah ena me mi ndako.
Okay, obisa for me ma munyina che. This is a reason show. Pani say yeda sore ne anti asem fofora na yechi. Yakotena Ghana ya yachi yekuru Ghana yin. Yeda sore bia event be happen. But yenyina yensua de mu Ghana fo nyina momra pa cho ba share page na ode share ba tena say this is a reason show. We need to reason as a human. We need to reason with our conscience. Our Husamasi, opinion of the Sabo John Kumah, minimum personal. One breno near Shas or more Emrantia Meji that as those time early 2008 or more Meji, you know, John Kumah Kahon, Samia Uku, Abua Papon, Francano, all this in Kofu Meji during our time, I will media more, you know, dealing more. So as here, Justin Kodia, Nana B, this uncle for at my time now you media no working hard. I know more daily I mean personal. Most of campaign platforms we were there with all these guys. John Kumah, Francano, Kwabako, Konongo, David Asante, Samia Uku, Abua Papons, and then Justin Kodia and we the General Secretary meeting me on series of a movie video you free baby long time you do has say so and that's sorry John Kumah at one and one said I came in Matanasia studied and name across internet and so and I want you to listen to me. Let us do critical analysis yen diagnose as you know na ye Ghana for ye nipa ye will be asemsia ya no nya botre to bonity nsem and now we must show evidences yen nim common yen hwe ne ma ekoso around John Kumah demise no na and see do what one na no e ya asem ya wo ya brantia was so the last 45 years and nima no person achieve no na nke bedo so but kase ba mu wo fa ne kanten kreki se odasani na nanso wo hia wasam ado a odasani bia ne ano eti ye nipa ya ye wo ha ye won kwan obi abewu ne mom ye nwuye no yes say ya dwene ya dwuma. We must do a critical analysis whether scientifically professionally as I see ye so that we must ye be who the major cause and answer the foundation of our problems na ye who more than say superstition, sensationalism and propaganda and then deception and lies will take over ebasa eniema ewomu ese nipa suan we can't see it because of emotions tme so eno na hu be hia say enra nyina me mpese meka bi because na me pese me tie de ekoso ne hwe instances and as precedents yes you of past years and NMSC surrounded this event. This is a reason show. Now, so said yes political CFI yes say ohini ba adu say minimum no ye nyina na sha se e ofri okọ Fox FM ten say Boss FM okọ Fox FM ye tia wa sha FM so and then ohini ba trendy because of say ohini ba babontin abe make a claim say wono e witness say a confirm bia ho ba asem enye John Mahama confirm ni bia a confirm bi ho ba asem e wo ye nua John Kumah and what one and one said they so interesting abusafo abanyina mpacho share the page drop your comments mpacho subscribe to the channel we are here to learn we nipa we need to learn the tie bia no we must use the brain to learn mpacho do well to subscribe for me someone subscribe or subscribe why share the page enti enei Nana, I do say, we Wahineba, Abe make a claim, sir, based on Yemiani Wono, and Yema be a sea. Now, the sea and what necessary, I confirm them be the point of contact. In Timumeti, Yentie Miana 7 to us, would Yentie Kakra.
Chema wound to me, John Kumah, Your call rounds me na by any bedra. Obudru hotel honomanano, and will be there confirm a brew. Chairman, and a John Kumankwa. Doctor Nekama Mete say food poisoning. John Kumah felt he's okay into Oman Tritino, dear Chairman Kwa and Omutritino. Now, this is why I think the whole now what tamale.
Right. So, according to Yenuya Wahiniba, our the morning show host, to me radio stations, based on claim Black Genie Michel, Mensat Tauno Michel, and Bernard Adomak Michel, Pat AK Michel, Mami Fosia Michel, stay here, share the pay, call others to come and let us do critical analysis. Yen diagnose who are 7 words in. Yen stay away with emotions. Yen stay away to superstition. Yen stay away to deception and propaganda and prophecies. Let us face the fact and learn. And then one day, and Kodano will learn something from it. They don't just come out with emotions and then spread falsehood information and to create fear and panic in the society. In fact, the entire before you in Sabrofunim Yansan said they are when something's happened, quickly they stay in and find out what caused it, how, when, what, who. That's it. And in fact, in the basic foundation of every journalism, you have to know how to use the actors of the game. How, when, where, who, what. You must find it. And then the only letter H, how. Now, minia waheniba abeto asemnumu nchene amene wo trendy, but I mean some side of the issue ni the TM organ and TM. We are one more involved and we'll bring them together. We'll be some waka the last 1 year near the event we will bring in one kasatana say for what a year judgment in a radio. Now yen shasi John Kumah Deputy Finance Minister on April 2021. Deputy Finance Minister in April 2021. Now, here is the case. Every time we have BBC now, one say a year the year nipa baby and nipa ne center will be antokwasi. 80. When you check Ministry of Finance, there is a challenge in that ministry. There is a competition in that ministry. Ministry of Finance, there's a competition. Normal person can do prediction, can do analysis, and analyze it. The echoes and you can predict something, and your prediction you one. Udu baby na essay any texture you can see say a period be war and you too. So now. The first person you assemble be a Captain Kojo Smart. Captain Kojo Smart. And the Kabe resist way. Before that, na osophobia your friend na Jagezi on 31st night, and I said the early morning of 1st January 2024. Now, Yan Shasi and Freeho. On 1st January 2024 midnight, acquire your friend na Jagezi beka sa same way. Ghana phone na mumi ntia samu say. Obeka sa same way me be chere debi.
I saw a deputy minister of finance.
Deputy minister of finance.
If he can take care of himself, I see him at the highest heights of government. But they want to attack him. Deputy minister of finance. If he can take care of himself, in the next years, God will help him. And I saw him at the seat of government. But they have said that they want to crush him. Deputy Minister of Finance.
Deputy Minister of Finance.
Fantastic. Enti ye be rem Burma ye friend na Jagezi on 31st night, and also the 1st of January this year, less than 3 months. Now, before that, BBC me ba be chere wade say nipa bi e wo Ghana mo pay attention mo amfo adwene and checking e ma bi me ba be ka chere mo. Burma ye friend Captain Kojo Smart e call Burma ye sorry them on 31st night. But before that, on September 23rd, 21st, 23rd, Captain Smart sat down with a crew. I on the station. September 2023, Captain Kojo Smart can assembly on the station. TNA. September, Captain Smart can assembly on the studio. Now, Muntie assembly wa mi we are me do be post me projection bi na wa hwade wa say. Ti asem wa ha.
CNN asem making upa gidi upa jai. That time na nyame suma komsheni kobo owuo amane wa bra ontimi nsi ano no etwem pass well me ka bi se me ka kire madam for so for se me hu se na maami ewu A prediction and a prophecy.
O predict and the tomb.
Sir, so for be to be sure him catch us will be what did not tell me if you saw them. See me be listen.
Mpacho, we are Ghana. Just pay attention and listen to Captain Kojo Smart. Me pesa utie no. Said you be your projection and me be your analysis no. Obetini me be ase. Me your projection mo atini ma ase. Listen to Captain Smart. Enipa ba akopɛ. Just listen to him. Obetini me pesa me be kire na ase.
Don't show any kind of respect. Disrespect that pastor.
Okay. This is smart.
Tie. Me chairman Eric Nyame che preaching you ho. Me share preaching no Pen TV no. Me kuma Tommy Yam say.
Yeah, share the link ni enko fe bi. Share the link.
Wo ho na what to say. Obi wo ho aye say ni fi abaifo yi na wo de akohye boase.
Boase apum.
Na wakotena prayer camp say yenkoyi awode na ehye boase ne mrew. Enti Nyame ntimi mmofo from am.
Okay. Fantastic. Enti, this is Captain Kojo Smart. You have full audio no so. Enti, September, and we can say to challenge any prophet, to challenge any obia or shan comes to obi babewu. Tie, the same person, Captain Smart, and the team making this claim, say, Sophobia catch us obewu, obi bewua. The design in fact, did not attempt because or any bonini because just a prediction. Now, the same person. Listen to me here on January 2024. The same person. Now, let's see the same person on January 2024. Early morning, 31st night. Just listen to Captain Smart. The same person.
Good morning. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Madam Nana, how are you? I intentionally said I don't know you, but I know you in the Eastern region. Is that correct?
It's okay, don't go further.
Before I say anything, I think the 5 minutes will be too much for me. He's a brother, he's a friend, he's a colleague, he's everything. I usually do not come to his church. The reason is that I want to take care of my enemies. If I keep coming here, I may be actually throwing him to some dogs that he's not supposed to hear them back. And you see, whether you like him or you hate him, whether you choose to love him, whether you believe him as a man of God or you don't, in fact, you are not the one who called him.
Right. Eti Ghana for Mutiemi. The critical analysis in the question is say this the same person on September or challenging na Jagezi catching say so what shall come say obi a Sheriff Black ne obi a Kumah Deafff whatever no a scam a yazan. It in fact Captain Smart said did not attempt. According to one words, I'm borrowing his words, or say did not attempt insult that person, whether the person is a prophet whatever. The same person less than 4 months on January this year, early morning. The same person, S.A. Klemu Ejina, the same person, sorry, TNE, this year, yao, may show the incidents. Nyabotenity and analysis, no, emotions. We need to learn, we need to reason. But there's something happening in Ghana. There's a fear and panic. There's a near we are doing to encourage Bonnie more. Now, the same Ankophobia no SM meeting on 31st. TNE, Obi, I will say, Obi Shankuma did not attempt. 31st night, Captain Kojo Smart, interesting. Esa Jina, sorry them, and now Jagezi, sorry them, Esa didn't want dance here, and none of me watching. The same person, you know, Afe, Yanshadi, what I say, Yanshadi.
Good morning. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Madam Nana, how are you? I intentionally said I don't know you, but I know you in the Eastern region. Is that correct?
It's okay, don't go further.
Before I say anything, I think the 5 minutes will be too much for me. He's a brother, he's a friend, he's a colleague, he's everything. I usually do not come to his church. The reason is that I want to take care of my enemies.
That's right. Inti ahana mpesa utie bibi say, I want to take care of my enemies, and it tells you something. And quickly, onipa no a wo hye nkom so obi bewu adidi natem no. Hwade we wa ha. Me pesa utie ade ni wo sa nipa no obi hye nkom adidi natem no. Now, sa nipa no can help you to fight your enemies. Listen to that person, the same person.
Upa jidi upa jai. That time na nyame suma komsheni kobo owuo amane wa bra ontimi nsi ano no etwem me ka bi se me ka kire madam for so for se me hu se ne ma me prediction enye prophecy
o predict ye ne tom
se sofu bi atimi hwe wanim ka kire se wo be wu adidi na tam ne fi aso dem hoko. Listen, don't show any kind of respect. Disrespect that pastor. Tie, me chairman Eric me che preaching you home. Me share preaching no Pen TV no. Me kuma Tom Yam say.
Yeah, share the link ni enko be share the link.
Wo ho na what to say. Obi wo ho aye say ni fia ba ifo yi na wo de akohye boase.
Boase apum.
Na wakotena prayer camp say yenkoyi awode na ehye boase ne mrew enti nyame ntimi mmofo from awo can't God give you a new womb
ba ko pe ana
madam fubi ye call New Zealand
yeah
Oman time you do New Zealand no na ne hawo nyina ne se sofobia ka kire ne se ne yere awode ye yi awode no ne fie abayifo awe
eh o manu ase na no
enti
sad no me
yere no
manu ware
wa ware abaya no 5 years onwo ye enti ye kodru ye no ene o ka se sa na tie dia obema ne wife nso aba te ne yere ne be see Sydney airport o see airport ho no nipa na oni no otena ne nchen ne Bruni ono se Bruni ba no do say maame no ye gynecologist.
Oh, okay.
Eti enkomodidie ma no ase ebeto mu say oh waware na opeso wo ne ade but ne sofu pani aka kire ne say ne fia benfo yi na wode no mare Osi Bruni ne stressa. Osi Bruni ne stressa. No oka oni tim say. Mami, me come ni bisam kire ho a. Oh, stre. Eti odu Sydney no oba New Zealand. Omuwie ye wie whatever happening no. E no bo papa pani bi at that time no ye minister amane. No ka kire so sa na tie dia. Maame ne ka kire so obeba nti ye ndikan. Ye hu de see ye e na ye flight nso delay ye. Oba na omo de ne call hospital no so omo person mu hu say na wo de wonim the doctors say omo say okay say yabo amane say yeyi wo yire na wo de ampa de a ade de e pese ye ma no ye pese e confirm say wo yire na wo de no yeyi because wo so fi abayifo
omo abayiko
omo yi awo de no are enti ye pese ko say awo de no wo ho anasa awo de ni wo answer ya fa ho plan onko ya awo de no ye intact awodie bia inside no it is a sponge yeah kru ti we abortion na che say na che say awodie no fresh fertile hwidi hu ana osibro ni bisa say adenti na wo so fi abayifo wo sofo senti fra wo sofo no say awodie na
o ka se ye
yawe no awodie na da cha wo yem ho to check the husband or low sperm count serious.
Fantastic. Enti the person me kira me ma follow sequence na ekoso ne say Captain Smart himself knows that Najagezi cannot so be predict so be woman no creda one ankasa does not believe that Captain Smart. So we check here, you see the double standard. So first question is say e dey na ba ya September how can we December na wujina na against them April motono. Now after Ghana for nko check which date and a Captain Smart ebe gina bonte ka kire say now another minister be eba be wu. Me pato wo de wanya wotre ko internet na so. Ko hwe Captain Smart video no a wo ye say obi ba be wu panimu bi ba be wu akoy be me donkuma bibi ba be si obobo chairman sabos ni amafodi tie ni ye. These are strategic way. And in fact, media no ho. Me je tia me won bia me tia kira nye nuanu wasa no beka ne say wo mo create bad narrative. Say see wo hwe the double standard of Captain Smarter. One can make your judgment. Secondly, check the how Naja gave the pronounce so deputy minister. Na Captain Smart so this year ya less than 3 months ono sabe gina mu ebeka deputy minister do the analysis. And fato to September Captain Smart no say so obi hye nkom for owuo ho anadia didi natem make your judgment now yamra di ba bia mesi nipa nyusu na dwen no na buroni nim nyansa nche no no yusu na dwen. There's a word called poison. Me pacho obi an type mu de obi an go poison. Say ye kasa ye food poisoner e ye niam mi no just obi a woni experience. Now before that no yen ko ye nua no ohene ba our training se sia ne say doctor bi ka kire ne say ni nipa na di food poison na montie
me chema wontumi John Kumah ye call rounds ni na ba ni bedru aradwo no obudru hotel ho no na no ene obi dia confirm ebrewum chairman ene John Kumah nko a doctor ne kama amete say food poisoning
okay according to ye nua ohene ba edu say doctor ne ka kire ne say e food poison. Now Ghana for question Mumusan say why then they didn't report this case to the police because they are powerful men in Ghana. Anyway, one question. Two, but Nippon or dear Diana are confirmed by no. Where are they? These people? Omo henfa. Anyway, answer question, but they make us know. Now, to me, a regional chairman, they have control in the national security. They have control. At then, one reporter at the Namori. Now the Ben who say a food poison. Saturday no was it. Saturday no mo frere medical doctors vice president doctors mo buy it will no doctor na catch and say untumi the food poison eti mumusa ne say from that time case no mkoye ma police so bia mo poison away now the ntem me say Ghana for yenyu su adwene say uni mo bi no ye dietitian uni mo bi no biology friend say in food when you say food poison it does that warrant and I say relate to so be the external poison begwe the animal one until say a proof from doctor's autopsy report and a proper medical report comes out and see say food poison the word the anim and I say obi na dibegum tie nie ya who say before we always create fear and panic and now it be biasi pe na ya di card na dwembone first but me I don't do that. I mean for adwenboni ni ade ho kwan me tena se na madwene say your food poison enyo obi na di agu aduan eno wo hote nie you can eat and so betimi diagnose with a food poison enuane a yedie no ya ene activation wa aduan nim ebetimi ekrase say ya ebetimi ama food poison in the food enye so obi na di abagu mama bisa obi a wo ye dietitian no kan okran kire wo say even obetimi di food poison and no be na poison ebi possible me in America me did my suffer 3 times of food poison and yes will be na diagumo aduane no eno anka timi react aduane bi ha based on our factors be na expiring date ebi na one washing ye some bacteria some chemicals bi kwa aduane so aduane betimi produce poison the amount bronica as a simple terms of food poison but that does not mean say obi na dia begu aduane momu unless there's a proper doctor's report. Ti muntie ni pa. Now Ghana ya fabroni kasa bia na ya said na di creative fear panic. Now say am no kasa no one has any proper report say oh ma mu frefre mu nya mpa cho wa mu frem bia jana my busy. Enti sa opesa wo nya obi a wo ye diabolic na wo the emotions and solve ade a bisa ho say food poison no e de na cause so food poison e ye obi na digum na say e aduane ne wo na in fact sɛ aduane fermente and say it generate poison na wudi a it can also kill you ebetimi yakun tie nie sɛ obi de aduane duro gu aduane mu a ebekun saa so na food poison a ɛwɔ aduane mu activate no ɛno so betimi yakun because I want to take care ɛwɔ ho ntɛm a me was experience no na yeye kuro no bibia ni a yedi ka negativity ni ntɛm enti quickly the word poison no yadwen so efira bonten na akoya se waka kire Ghana ni se waka bibia tafa cholesterol ho enipa bebekura ni se wonipa bia you need a cholesterol in your body eti wodwen se wote cholesterol no a negative Ghana ni 99% ete cholesterol fi se bonin but onim se onipa bia wo cholesterol e wo the system mu tie ni ye pa onipa bia hia cholesterol but when you get excessive cholesterol and the money be bonin tie ni ye pa akoya se bema bia wo prostate but the moment of prostate be enlarge no and the tell say when your prostate cancer and as a prostate enlargement tie de mekan bema bia e wo prostate but the moment of prostate be enlarge and as ebe expand no now doctor diagnose obeka to say when your prostate enlargement into ebe lead you into a yade now based on our media how are you see ye niema na yen kanokura ni yen research ni ensua de ntino everything the negative come first e wo yadwem say no John Kumah wuo no ya sase ye create fear and panic at the time about to ye create hate to in ourselves obi e create a time amajo within say political party within an intra now don't quote me well me can't say money na ho say don't pay attention say ni pobet me do bonne but Omani a friend again, the way I are building negativity and spirituality ni superstition, no, it will go against us one day. Now, one joke I won't know your crown. You be just a mutua, Obian in Yonku Nintia, I can born in a bay more. Tienia pa, if you have a boni be a piano, you better swaba. Tienie. Say you better train, you better now tre, na ya pet doctors or Mukano Munya Kushifo. Now yet me no proper report on now sensationalism everywhere. Me say, wow, soon mark and kind. Coco checking food poison say what is the causes of food poison say me boa say aduane yankasa timi reactivate no ma poison say no ni ho akatem say me boa Captain Smart double standard awaye no so we Ghana ni ahwe series amede ma no one so betimi your research on September nipa we say so obi hya nkom so obewu adidi natem January 31st night na wo praise say nipa kro no mpacho tie ni after January no between January and March, now Koya Beyesu Akachre say, Obi Babewu. These are the same two people, Najagezi and Captain Smart. These are the same two people. Ghana farmers do a research and find out. I am smelling something here. Me smelling something. Until doctors report a proper beba bonteno, I just don't jump to any conclusion. TNA. Part K to also Captain Smart have a double face. He always fabricates stories to deceive the public. Fantastic. Etina me matnechre di o say me blogger me trendy, but we delved into issues and then create education in every issue. We don't create a fear and panic. Here September 21st, Captain Smart say so obi sham komo a so wo be wu aditi natem. In fact, video ni long me boni nyina mwati ne yetena ha che. Emma onu kwa yesa onu kwa so Asian kombi anaso predicting edit man don't fit any mami bewu e man bem e prediction ono no etibra otese na jagezi Asian kom say Sheriff Black bi bewu no opa lie and wo kan answer me say did natem indirectly e ya did natem no mo ya kohwifo and wo to aso say wo mo ko New Zealand obi so for ko hwini bi se nkom to na danfo so yire so say ya yi na wode wo mo ko duru ho no abrofo no ka chon say ye yi wa wode bia no knowing say ni kunu no mom na ye impotent ni kunu no mom and low sperm count now in Ghana ya vice versa ya be jusum 7 mom wadi a chance ye be reality no this is a country called Ghana now the same person your friend or Captain Kojo Smart as ababio say ohun say ye ba be poison wo bia your friend dey your friend on John Kumah now ye ntie ye nuan na ye mu wi abusa ne say one muna mukuta political power question aden man koye report ama police say obi a poison obi na dia confirm ba ye ba bia mu didi ye na location wo where was the police report showing say aduane no obi adi na according to you no nana wanyene ba du say doctor ne catch us say chama huntumi afa poison according to one now yenti asem wa say yento aso
said he's okay into oman treaty no the chairman nko a and omo treaty no. Now this is why I think the whole now you watamale me chema wuntumi John Kumah and a me Kumah one of chema wuntumi boys ya twa no ho ahie first vice chairman wo Atmango Bejanov chairman Eko Boa Dr. Baumia was northern region the campaign no and an incident in Ekusiye yakwa campaign aba now say you move from Tamale na yako I think walwala dey yako northeast but that night the campaign ye check because of the policy where you are time near there there was yes back ebe that time
na John Kumah kan
na John Kumah kan
okay
now was yes back near that time originally chairman akono na was say na nafia sister eneneko ena bibinti went to me uncle me knew what came on me. The word Dr. Baumia campaign officer was and I'm saying no. My friend Andy, and I'm saying no. I don't think I was a chairman kwa kotamale. It may year my dear, but me judgment na manyanako. And I'm a friend man for say or me uncle because that time na Andy nakasa. And I'm out for say or be man feedback and you may. Chairman should be to buy how much bear 3.
Chairman John Kumah Koi.
No, John Kumah Frakane buy.
Okay.
So I called Andy. No, Mr. The chairman Edoko. No, I saw by man say yes, me the chairman Edoko. And I'm a friend man for say. So when you're comfortable, me buy me out continue organizing on Womra. Tell my chairman 4 and I'm share chairman wo asqua came on me. Said your reservation maybe a da. Me dying. I'm a dimidi bukino. Na ma switch it. Na me the chairman. Na chairman dying. My mama have now them. Na me makoda e dan a ye de ma afudi ebeye e don no pani akodi a me de mi di kwachi aduane a na me de abre chairman chairman dia e ba kwagine na me de mama afu na ma me imagine like as a ye riot
okay
on 22nd
muntie we
October
on say
rounds na na ye che
tia ha say one say politicians are so intelligent they always protect themselves until we are full soldier na grassroots listen according to Yenya Bemen they always know who to be sacrificed tie should in case say no kra say atamfo ediachi wo mekuyen but say you protect chama to be there then somebody must be sacrificed tie in politics my interesting eti according to Yenya strategical security way safety way no somebody center in case say you poison one somebody must die for untumi international say nipa de we sacrifice am be what dey okan no omu yira o machinti ye dia aduane de we akoma we dey kuma enti should in case de ade ma untumi be kunu de a ene na es obi na agye tie die pa now yento aso wa say
enti ye ba no the original plan was that they be free tamale akoda walwala that is north east there's a free region mu but yentumi akọ never see sa back enti ye ba no enam say na ye kurenti no hotel arrangement no was disorganized and omo ka che say me ne mafo enkoda modern hotel eno watamale na chairman ene John Kumah enkoda Maria eno so watamale wa but ye kwa ni nyina no ni nyina da faako because ahomache bia be 4 na masore na mabusa chairman say on hye fugu a na makoje ne ntade
John Kumah no nko na that time oba na so de nkra ne bi ka no
ono nko
ne bai
ono nko John Kumah nko ne bai ofiri aka de sia yi but ye fi hanom kwatamale no ye ne John Kumah driver ni ene driver ye de koye
but no nka oni ka no bi
na John Kumah ni carry John Kumah came from Accra with Shai
okay on the flight
e watamale into oba no ye nyina da faako into on that day 22nd no eno me ye say
right eti ne no credit say according to the enua yi kan na kire ofefe say wo ade bi omu hunu ye no wo mu wa adanse ye ho tie nie according to enua yi e kire say they have a vivid information about the other confirmed by according to enua yo wo evidence e kire say a confirm no mo we and that was the beginning of untumi and then John Kumah poison food poison no munya ye no the to so be question is say besine mumusa Ghana for obi say almost say where is the report a dear report on either the security agencies or the doctors Where is the doctor's report today? These are questions society and so much we need to ask. We need to act. In fact, they are in the political position now. They have all the authorities when it comes to security and hierarchy. So, Mumusa Yenuya or Heneba say, a day report from the police based on their doctor and catcher and say, to me, at the food poison based on your catcher. But in fact, media, based on my experience, you will hearsay, you will sensationalism, you will mind games, you will everything in the media circle. And in fact, every situation will be taking advantage. It is a washer. Najagezi taking advantage of the MPP and the NDC Bruha when it comes to 2024 election. Captain Kojo Smart playing mind games when it comes to 2024 election. And then again, when they're within the MPP, and there's a certain mind games with the vice presidency. Vice presidency, there's a games going on. And in fact, when you listen to Kojo Smart name in the double standard or say your prediction, so people must find a way to create a certain scene so that every day Ghana 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 na as of what ha now man your say these two P's is a problem for Africa's development. TNA. These are the mind games. It me person Ghana near with me. Videos na me bo kire nyina ye stage by stage no. TNA. Don't just use your emotions, but rather use your conscience. Listen to them and ask critical questions. Challenge them. They should provide this evidence because nyansani bia bebu sana wohene ba say woni wuntumi nya nipa ketewa wo Ghana. Sa wo doctor timi aka kire o pain say woni pa na food poisoner. Dia na mo ye found because two mo se mo hu obi odi a confirm ni de egu bre mo tamale. Now, mo matamale ho aye hu. Dia mo ye we it's against and also defamation against Tamale people, and now there's going to be a problem in Tamale because of our misfortunes and then just misinterpretations and disinformation campaign. Tamale Baba who say, "Oh dear, dear Tosubio," in the within the MPP, and now will be at the enemy to the people. Where is the unity and the development? This is a challenge. After the TNA, Yemiana can't answer me, you know. Or say to me, FFA, or Yan Hube Basa or Kofam, you know, Dr. Behen. Ghana Fu Bisa say, John Kumah, a brother John Kumah who saw Yareno. I mean, you can't find you into us. Sausha, Sa picture we are. John Kumah call Santimel Raho, the current state or the call in ye. One day, the new appointed finance minister, John Kumah call. Now, John Kumah state or the kohoni. Another picture suni. Now, a child say, John Kumah does not look well. So, as a minister, as a state agency, now, anybody do that stage, you know. Munina mo say, more testify say no idea, more will say of food poison. At the end of government, the person we want to ask questions. At the end of government, said no, we need to find out who caused some. Because you know, war phone based on one case analysis on the internet and so. Based on one case analysis, more ye. Senye bonin na mo pesa mo de she Ghana phone could anymore. A day na mo report be na mo say no, then we need to find and confirm the biane na no a baby at the last month no ye quarter male 23rd ye quarter male. Now when you find the biane no situation ku say no wom. A day na mo ye fa, a day na John Kumah ankasa ni family ni ye, ni bodyguards ni nkrofo e wo no ho a, mo hu ye politicians hu Ghana. A day no mo ye, we need to ask all these questions. In fact, we will never sit down for them to portray fear and panic in the system. We will sit back and then we do the analysis about the death. Now, the aka no, let us protect it. Ghana for na mo some questions no pacho. What question be drop your comments and analysis no. Drop your comments. Mumusa critical question. I'm waiting for your comments. Drop your questions. In fact, or your deputy finance minister, every security authority kura woman. A day report in the war, a buyer, and him finance answer the war. A DNC ya and to be seen a yanti people must ask questions or till it to the top or say these people can lie about everything. Me da say antitili michiao. Ajingo was say they all knew something about it. One chain was mind games in Kwa. See, and yami da say yen me bia wu ana say e bia asem no mo ka me ka say bia me nyin to so beti bia ku me say obi be ku ba wunim we must ask critical question. ɛdeɛ na wayɛ a obi bɛkum ɛdeɛ na wayɛ tie nie paa o na obi yɛ so obi kun no ɛdeɛ na woyɛ yɛ a kyerɛ wo sɛ yɛ body society yɛ adwene yɛ adwuma ɛdeɛ na yɛ yi ɛyɛ interesting yɛnkɔ the next person yɛwɔ akoa wei wɔ ha sei saa akoa wei so the same thing ɔno so bɛyɛ yi the same 31st now see the another propaganda watch this guy here hwɛ no
2024 every reformer but I feel the election started to go. Mahusa every yàrá Nigeria kẹsí ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fún why is that?
What country paa
What's the solution to the what's the answer? And then say happy but so one time we have a swap. I want to perform your yellow stuff. That way you will be on what sample.
Beka kyerɛ mo sɛ media ma ho bibi na wokɔ kaa da mpale bɛyɛ dɛ ɛbɛtew na ɛnsɛm a meka no me na metumi akyerɛ bawumia sɛ sei na ɛba bɛsi abɛgye ne nipa mmienu.
Now we are Ghana near TME na yɛn decode this our mind games no on say quickly ya say another charlatan for na ba na big question na musa say eti nyame ba e pa na nti wote Ghana otimi yi kire obi say obi ba be ku obi be poison obi akuno na nyame ne te ho na sa de na si na ya sa mankrofo na ba say down period timi ya stop here say mayen koka se yenkoku obi eti nipa ne ni phone number oni house number eti nyankopɔ de every day bia wo hu enkofo baako mienu Ghana ne yati sesia no se nyankopɔ be hyɛ nkomo afa nkofo we mu so a oyi da bia na anya politician musician eti sa nyame be paani nyame be ni ti ye won wo sa ye man nyame be ya me isi Ghana for mu musa ye gusa ye ho nyame be paani ti won wo hwɛ Ghana ya every 31st and every 31st bia no wotimi hu nipa wo ye kese bi peke ene wo hye ho nkom. You see, interesting. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Terrible. Now you see another charlatan. Now, what Babon thing was say some catch them. Me na me see obi be mpato. Baby ani patie, ye didi ana ye didi. Baby ani pa obi ase ye wo. Baby ani pati ase ye wu. Baby ani pati bi ani pa hwe ase ni pa twi. It is obi sankom so obi be wu a. What is the news about it? What is the news? But onipa ngu ana enipa wu enipa ngo enipa wu enipa nidi enipa ntukwan enti adentina yetimi eye the mockery mediocrity na nipa bitimi take advantage say every day we must create fear and panic because obisro wu onipa bi mpese obewu. I see, I don't get it. It's Ghana like a movie country as a chrono yati ase say a movie bi Nigeria movie 2 hours na see sana nipa bi ay Ghana. It doesn't matter sika omo. Just what national just at the ground on nipa adwins as what yenhye bia to man mu say we can't think ahead. Nti yes kami en krofo na enya sika kakra bi ewu na ye din so akata. Why? What is wrong with us? Mami for say we are in a funny country. Just say woman person nipa na badwino. I don't know why. Say nyankopo otimi pia every 31st no obeshan kom so enipa ba akubia wagidi kakra bi ba be wunemum ye wase ne de nyame nim ye. To can't you ask critical question about this nonsense ana? What kind of nyankopon be no mpato nyame to nso a eya nso na eto na etogu nipa ba akoso ana mi bu samade se nyame na wo hwe ye nyina so enso to a etogu nipa ba akoso awia bo ebo nipa ba akoso. Why? And every 31st piano there's something going to happen when nipa ba akubia wagidi. Mi hu so bia hyenkom emam obi otekaje tia ba bia ka kire ne se obetu akotena da so da en 31st nyankopon timi hu ye maame no otesahwenu wo hu no nyankopon timi hu ye nua no otetamale ne wo hu no de ote kuma se wo hu no adeya enen obi a wagidi bia ne nyame nim no unua obi ka to se no kra this is the direction is dangerous and tie dia e de wo tan ahoya en na e ba ye so fi se ya maye ho kwan se da bia ne ye ne negativity ho eti negativity no na adware ye more sense nipa be use na dwen enti asem we ba yi so one the media no akohwefo bloggers no you see how they are pushing Captain Smart agenda now any society and kure wom society and nipa ye de wanyansafo ade wo madwene ya adwuma no Captain Smart say no wo gina kuma say na yenua no edi food poison 3 times eye dwonko according to Captain Smart wose ba ko eyenkran tamale ene kuma say now enam says how report ye free tamale ba ya ohini ba be kan Captain Smart swiftly quick as I be can say yenua no suffer 3 times food poison tie die eye game Captain Smart kro ye yo a obeka asasem ni tun no wantimi antre ba bia aduane ne course wono kra say kuma say afedi yenua no so ohene ba be kan say esi watermale afedi wasa ba be kirem say ebisi wokuma say ena afen kran eti donkuma survival 2 attempts ena tamale dia well so you see the games no tie ni pa won ba bia games ne nam tie ni me say adwuma no mitimo bi na mo amutie achi na mo ni media ne mo no samu wa akira ayese kwaye no enua ni nyina bom basa wura mo na dua bia wo ba bi esi enu tinu mani anye adwuma no amtwe me ho no mamin kan comments ni bi o say Frank part AK was why is it that they always prophesies about the MPP and the NDC? A big question, intelligent question. Ghana phone could to ask the Yankupon, more challenge woman to bring Yankupo to prove that. Frank Kobana Japan. Ghana is the first state and shit whole country. What do you mean you should shit hold no? But we are failing. We are failing to raise intelligent and koda. We are failing. Don't use the shit hold. Because one day be young kinds we Richard Appiah was say it's NDC party who is creating all this fear and panic. The man was sick and he has died, and I don't understand why they are creating scene that somebody has killed him. That's the intelligent question. Now, Oko Parliament say mebo video bi atro the deputy speaker of Parliament Joe Wise okay making statement me say MPs ni bebre eyare na omunya time nhwe omo but I don't know what be problem. Why are no de sie? Mo amuti abroche bro ni yade offense ubusa na oseme de me diabetes patient, me whatever patient. Bibini nko na yare no de sie fi say your society no yetimi akrete say obi yare a eye fere ye de besere no. Obi yare a ye de besere no. Eti obi yare kwa no de sie Ghana for yare o. I am telling authority Ghana for yare but omu de sie pretend it won so wawu a ye no obi akunu o. Ye no obi akunu o. Eye trick. Tie ni ye. Mamin can message na de ento aso. Mantaya X or say religion is ruled by fear and panic, and that has always been their models. May that say Yanko genuine car movement. Why didn't they have the intentions that they could be poisoned, and so they decided to use different names to call food at a gathering where it will be very difficult to identify? A question. Abena say they are only putting fear and panic on Ghanaians. They know we are not thinkers. We don't think. That's it. Guy Thompson will say, you are doing a great job. Guy Thompson will say, I live in UK. Can we chat privately? Mati my area why yebekasa? Area why yebekasa? Young to us via say. So the question is mintia CSS bia me crown me ya adwen say Nyankopon ote Ghana no every December bia no wotimi di eba be kire nkofo bia bewu said we be crack as only the MPP, the NDC, the music circle. Why? A question. But back onto the MPP case we mono. Ghana for yare. But no say yan kan correct. Ya person bia ya hide behind sum and mojasem ya hide behind by four and whatever no. And nipa bi are irresponsible. Young person, you be face accountability, and the posterities keep judging us one after the other. Yet na is a sort that even you soon again said the brony you soon again at the Bia praise your brofono. Debbie. The next thing say, Yamaka so be na kunu. Shadia yemia untumiako de yababe. Says here, imagine say police service na you strong say, brother, bra. O say, o doctor ne kachire o, ebre bia atwa mo say food poison. Sir, it wouldn't be no dia confirmed by coach. se si a doctor no so ba no be catch us say man kasa pe ye nua no benya problem obenya problem no wasu e wo oman ni mu se si doctor no ankasa what can say unua nya problem no wo hene ba wo wei doctor no me kan tell won say the definition the factors that contribute to a food poison medical culture say Ghana for suya dia ke ba hu say aduane mu kura no e betimi generate a food poison enye obi na de begum eno ye one eti want to say doctors ya enim aduane reaction ne kan kure e de report about bonten do not use emotions and create sensationalism tieni ye pa men use system being create sensationalism en fa adwene nso obi tiri memene wan hwe obi ma me ni niate akro ni benya problem because of fear ni ye create no enye papa me say full aduane eno ankasa wo reactive chemicals wo aduane mu asa aduane no e crashia e betimi am food poison that does not mean so obi na different one tia beguma ma tie ni pa Charles Ken I was say you are the best bro I'm in Italy keep doing the good job we love you thank you mini am that support yan can we Januka was yet they didn't find it important to suspect someone bringing food to an individual and why didn't all of them chew some of the meat at the particular time a big question intelligent question now utie wo ankasa analysis no a it tells you say they eat together so den san crofo ni mienu nko anya confirm no mo wiye na hwan na dia confirm ne bai wo mo wiye no osase wo mo sa didi ehuo bai na mo nyina mo didi ehuo ni bia na eno so a question dia to so bi o after na mo didi ehuo ni wiye na nipa ne efefe wo dem no wo fefie no ede no mo ye fa ho muntie o besi ne eden na si ye ede na to wo mo yesua de o sese no direction ni nyina ama ohene ba atimia project se enna eyo obi na 1 pp nim na se baumie nim no kochusu enipa bi omde wani abu no a wa bitre untumi sema hu ba bi agro ne ko no I think say me was a video no wase yentie no so wase I think say me was a video no ohene ba part 2 yeah I mean pe enumra okay yentie we
omudru honum no ena omde confirm ne brɛ mu omudru honum no ena omde confirm ne brɛ mu for John Kumah ene chairman ko and then later omubru omudi ehu ena omudiye akwasi that was when the issue started enti omadi di awie omakoda memene mafu ene John Kumah driver ni enso so eko modern yada ti me sorry ahomache be 3-4 na makwa chema wa busa ne say so onhye fugu na ayebi a normal t-shirt shirt no be hye dia me be dia koto e dia ma no me sorry ye no na be 1 am chairman friend me be 15 times
you want to me
or friend me be 15 times and I'm starting say me friend no na me friend man fu busa say a chairman friend no say wo hu chairman me score twice but of friend na on fa and I'm here so me ko chairman ho ti me nam kwa so me ko nya na me friend no me friend chairman na want to me afa me ko do chairman do chairman no obi a o bon do mo ba bebi me bomu be 2-3 minutes ko be 5 minutes ansa na o tumi ade a baby Ken chairman ebe bi do no na o hye bossa shows nko and osha on we high
ene bai
ene o ye kakra katim be bi do no wa fe ne bed so ene afom okone washroom wa fe agu honum me na say me medical person me nim hwe ti me call John ho and was say ade a atu chairman ni o na chairman die aduane no dodo because na commodel me die aduane me di kakra bi
John Kumah ne kasa
John Kumah told me this
okay
me di kakra bi enti ma fe but it is not like chairman there no because me ne chairman 94 years me hu chairman sada me hu chairman say me hu no tamale no on that 23rd October me hu ne sada te quickly and I'm afraid ye be kono dog bo ma funsa enti nurse nya o treating no ka that about me medical team no and ye friend and no yes oba na me no ma me friend penimu te me friend kama oye the VIP team for nibi na ona ba akra and on also friend another person enti Dr. Mamun Bamia medical team no Dr. Pegino womb and a nurses too ma me penimu na fi na young girl and no mobile instantly only 6 or 7 I remember in the C chairman so and omo one pani enti doctor ne come and mete say for what they are seeing they suspect food poisoning until they are going to treat them on food poisoning. John Kumah felt he's
now based on this narrative saying natural say the point of contact and shall say if you are confirmed issue no now as enkofo ye enkofo ye di adwene ye adwuma na bibia no ye hunu say ye benya problem a dey na doctor need to be predicted say or suspect you but not on authority or say or suspect say a food poison. So in this case a food poison created in the food or injected in the food. It's doctor no sabre no obia poison obia ye taking normal Ghana for musa question no so be a poison obia ye taking normal sa say obia oye panic kakaka sa hwe wontumi abrabo wabo enipa oti omoka na doctor timi yakunsa de openly in the midst of just a day say odi aduane bi wo ha say na yetimi agya na sa besi today na obia fomu agu da bi asem we etwetwemaso Ghana ni wuri muntie ni yo etwetwemaso na the same vein who trace back to last beginning of the year na obia timi ahya ho nkom so say ye be poison obi yantimi anka nkyere nipa no yantimi amfra nipa no krate ye be kum hweye yantimi anka nkyere no na a transfer the last 3 months abedu another stage no obi afomawu ano odin now was it I mean come was it and what happened before chairman called him 15 minutes but he didn't even hear one of them to answer asemo and so was say no wada and now on him ba no kra da wada news say ebra mu ko hu say wadidi ade chin na yakoda na dwekura na mudidi onti eni some hour eni 24 hours o and na ho na mutimi fe doctors mo mu bem doctors intimi determine say suspect in a suspicion say be poison eni pa no say ye de amunim nipa odidi ewo ni a confirm ne bai adai na yibesi ne yentimi hu ba bia case ni wo ye person be back date bia o ye be back date case na yakochi akwa bi ni akasa o ye kra ye che no ene ye ja no ye report o ye srom Ghana for no mun pay attention ye person ye be ye case bia back date ye be back date case bia because every police station e wo police record every investigation e wo record yes srom now e basa na mo twetwe aso na akoye say da bia no bibini ma asem si ansan what were responsible na ye decide ye chichinu ehye nkora mu a ye build closer it is wahwa akwasi kokko say what is yes wo ye kongunti powder adwuma wo de ye mfa hagia for case ni ade hwe ye ba ne ye beche wa before say ye beche no o ma ye tough investigations afa ho with devoid of any spiritual means or whatever they don't care but they only make sure say ye track you na ye di wachia ye investigation na before say oba beche no kuta full details eti ye nya the boy untimi nyam eti we say abrofu do mu nyansa o enti up to now Ghana for mu yemu say ye nuanom MPP fo eni wo mo trend no what is the genuine report ekura is here oma we mu ye bre o or say they didn't do any investigation because it's a planting are you now onyine it's a planting based on mu amon ne koye no ena mu ntimi nya na say mu expect wo opponent na we ne minensa investigation I don't get it me no obidi ade mi mahuni se me nam obi ampem asem eye dan no ma twen se san krofo na ampem asem na ba be investigation amame no I must be responsible about everything happening to me I don't need to rely on obi it's the same no who are they pointing fingers on? Muntie ni yepa. And here for na mo pointing some fingers no. Sadie no so very dangerous. Sadie no asem si ya na pointing fingers. Na ye kire se we ni e very dangerous and it's a bad precedent for us to set that thing. This is a game and politics are about games. We all understand that. But only the we are Ghana no as every time we move Ghana you no mu kreti asofo de nama amanyofo de nama say net mamfo no manfo so no ye de akire two last minute wait na sam we yentimi mfani bibi papa bia besi ne akoya boy ne ko won se kan MP no besi ne what is the results today mumusam what is the results in making it so interesting in the country MP no obitimi phone ne dan ko won se kan what is the results today. Are you quite interesting? Are you interested in Omnia? How? Yenti the ento aso nti Omnia.
Enti oman treaty no. Enti a chairman nko a na omo treaty no. Now this is why I think
now according to yenua yasmo ka wo sa tie bie wa enipa mienu na akodidi baako efe baako gina ho according to ono ase doctor na treat John Kumah mi waye untumi efe asabuwe pa se nipa mienu akodi poison na baako gina baako ni yan treat we na wo pese o kire sei enipa mienu ade aduane baako ofe na waja we no oh no asamuwe die na asamuwe die ano ode o mi de asamuwe die ano ode to the sense say nipa ni mienu na di ya quickly so ohun se wo mienu na no you are at risk mumienu nya so opo so mpo mu nya mo ya trick because according to one statement doctor no predict say or suspect say or more the food poison tio one more the food poison eye dan ni yetimi ja ba akusi wo I still don't get it. I still don't get it. TNE. I still don't get it. Margaret appeal say, my brother, you are wise. Nobody can accuse nobody. I still don't get it. I hope that political interest are always triumphant that the major issues. Just say it jumps across every political interest. So we are creating fear and panic in the system. Whilst legitimate questions, you hiding. We don't have to ask legitimate questions. People don't want us to ask legitimate questions. Anybody you know the food poisoning. Doctor no way professional and say or suspected food poisoning. No, ba coffee, ba kujina. Yetimi jaba. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, meaning how do I pardon home? And use you political emotions and I say favoritism it on chain. Let us reason. You reason. Me and Shadi. I could see him. I was asking the same question. Where are those who brought that food? And you are good power more fire. I still don't get it up to now. And Michael Taylor was saying, God created white man invented black. I was saying no. I was waiting for no man. And white man invented black man in a science laboratory. Bibini yenipo live from. I was see Michael Taylor. Be careful. Michael, be careful. Just adian. Yasheda yes, we capable. Yasheda. Andrew Coker was a food poisoning can occur intentionally or accidentally. Food poisoning can occur if handled by handlers who are contaminated. I ate what a burger French fries a week ago and had vomiting experience. Andrew, it's true. It be out of my pain. And then I make out food poison. Quickly, yen jump in conclusion say you'll be now poison. Food poison is a contaminated and as even there's a reaction in the there's a reaction. So auntie say a react na a crashy infesa it mean a pega say a pega a red and it tends to be contaminated and tends to be poison. So it's only competent doctors and I say nipa professional and the report be one say we do intentional and accidentally. So inti ya omanya ya need negativity too much. Omanya ya need boni hu et quickly near pointing fingers. Instead of say we will check the results. In fact, enuani bebre wa abonti an wo kona ukoto aduane wan hwa I spy. Eti enuan bebre I spy no so no e contaminated and a crash here e betumi poison. So just here eti oni the architecture no o creating say aduane bia must have a expiring date no mo dam o no mo dam. Nipa kro ye say aduane bia ba bia no fa expiring date ku no mo dam. Na dwene ya dwene onim o master bia aduane ehu. It's only bibini na didi anu abom paye what me aduane na gyanyame. O bibini na boy didi anu abom paye say what aduane na gyanyame. What you say? Enti baby a mistake one say you do a stage ya sensationalism, negativity ni dominate ya dwen. Ebasa ye irresponsible. We are not accountable to our actions. Tie ni pa. Margaret, I say, why did you not arrest the hotel manager? A intelligent question. I say I was asking the same question. I think say what kind of yeah. So enti interesting say as I say Ghana need to say aduane can provide a bit provide you poison. Aduane itself. I know be na dia begum. Na Captain Smart kroya sa akoye video bibio. Ese Ghana num say o sorry ye no hwade wa ha. Wono akroyo wo say sa video no we. Mon hwade wa ha say. Be me woni wo bai so asa akon mu bio. O say enkofo ni didi wo Kumase ni ogina ho bi. O say omo didi wo Kumase ni ogina omo achi enti police for we die wono ase ni ogina ho. Mami kan me so say the blame game prolonged investigations and keeps the police from arresting people. That's it. It's intentional. You said that say we don't want the system to work. We don't want people to use their mind. We don't want people to serve the country, but yet we are crying every day for system. But there's nothing called system whereby a Nipania is irresponsible. There's nothing called system. You cannot build a system where Nipania is primitive. You can never build a system where Nipania is superstitious. You cannot build a system like that. It's only people who are ready to use their mind and the brain to work, who want to use the intelligence to do things. Woman, it may achieve a good system. Andrew Cook was my son. You are really wise and intelligent. Everything you are saying is true. Andrew Cook say. Now, young Captain Kwajo Smart or buy one SS one in Najagage be share nkom. Say you have poison crophobia kum na young people. Meanwhile, also every baby a priapidi ubiano in Nipa Hardwin. But any predictions. Yadi Yadwin na ya said that said you man ya creative fear panic no where we now yentie currently Captain Kwajo Smart as in Biokano as yentie wa.
Just today.
Now kind ne message no a
today.
Wose wo kai baby a me eye me bibia wo ho ne se wose wo kai bosome a etwamu yare ono chema wuntumi yare o se months ago
me catch
ananka wo
me catch mo video ni mu show ne so say aduane na esi me na me pese me ka John Kumah asem no le me asem si etwamu a na me ka ne ye John Kumah Greater Accra ha Enna or surviving in the first attempt. Enna Northern region. Yeah, the Kano. Yes, and the Kano Ashanti region.
Now, you see the double standard of this Yenuabe Makojo Smarty. One say the current video after say what is what he say I didn't happen well Northern region. Very intelligent person. Quickly. A so creative strategy. Me phone never do. Never. Now, very intelligent, Kwajo Smart. Quickly, once was I a current fresh video say after a 3 times attempt in Ibaba or say a 3 times. And then what anybody Northern region na bana be loud nti afi wo be shemu kena say a seat 3 times you see the wo enim na chiri kata wachiri yenti asem wa say Narazo was Smart and everyone making any allegations or blame should be arrested but Ghanaians going to support that minia what's somebody no correct hwade wa hatie no
Baby ana wote ana wodidi no aduane na wodi no wontimi dibi sa aduane no wontimi dibi na me gina mo achi da me hwe wo no mu
me ba to Ghana for nyina musa question say eye incident we na no ogina he eye Kumah say enkran tamale ehin na no ogina ene wo hu say untumi ni uni edidi aduane a area beya. These are critical questions. Nobody hate him. We want the police to do their job, question him, provide evidence, further and better particulars. People have to use the brain to think and then to analyze the thing, diagnose it, and then we make a firm decision. Not emotional decision, not a concocted decision. This is a question. Or no say, Captain Smart and Wajina and no more did. This is a clear indications, and then or your prime witness or your fantastic witness. I'll bet me about investigations. Yentiano.
Na Sadriano. Yeah, you bet me a buffet or party.
Yes.
I say. But the target is Captain Smart. It's in maybe a DB go.
Any baby, I bet you manage.
Oh.
And penny for your motiway, Nana Yabrefu Yakoda. Captain Kojo Smart in Yakoda. Say a cup buffet. Buffet Yabiani Yasan Library. It will be in Saudi Kotidi. Tieni Pau. Yanyon class of força. Say ye buffet. Say a buffet to a buffet or whatever. Say a Sabian lie. Na nipa to santre ya ye match no be a kotia. They don't show you the kotidi a ye one kasa. Tieni Pau. A ye one kasa na okoti buffet di. Inti. Kojo Smart person or catcher ye say. Et buffet no. Now tie. As a Babeka, in fact, it doesn't make. I just don't know why you mean yasadian. Eti buffet no, Nana Yabrefuni Kojo Smart said, now, ya buffet. You bet me a drop guna unkwa, buffet near the drone guasia, not Tinia Babaguba be unkwa, better buffet no, now work with you, Tia what your Mabeka.
Oh, eh? Mempesa.
And tonight an inchemuke to every neck, what can't me?
That.
One Nana Yabrefo, and narrative no creating. One say, it buffet no, yes, one. Say what a pine bear would ye, silver bear would ye, what a dear in what a yan to want to mean as our poison, a cocuno. You see, don't create San Yaman or system, Mamma Yasadiano. Young cross of force, ow. Yaya Buffett, and a buffet. Say, Obia Metibini, yet to me the poison go good buffet no. No one quote Yana Wotiano. Eh, I know a thing, Muntiano.
Machre. Me, one me call party. Me what you midi. Anytime I'm midi. Me coach bar. Me what you midi. But me tell one midi. I don't know. Me say the midi no. Yeah, wo one strategies yen in such a way say I didn't turn quantum.
Debbie.
Captain Kojo Smart at the braka. Esini patrimu but asema who can't dear. Ye do one dance here and what day ye be bre. Mini I would ye wati o. So wako buffet pain. Wako abonti ye nuania boom. So be disawuni a wow choice. Say obi ba poison Buffett no. Buffet na mubabe di no. Na omu was star B, would you the real creating that one was more comes or brew, but will create C B. But when you are awareness, or you so ya awareness, said you penny now, said Bonnie when you we don't create this system. We are so good businesses. So we say, yeah, you are killing businesses. Bibini killing businesses, Nabiani, bre, ya need a question of I'm a scam boy. Bibini create or be create me, yano, just one more yama, the whole country in MS. I say, you develop time their money 24/7. All because of lies, perpetrated lies and unfounded allegations and concept and the jovial way so that they always get the minds of the fevered people. What is this? How? But you walk buffet, paper, so walk buffet. Now the last so. Na a day. And it's yet me Buffett, near to me the poison be for baby, Abe will be quite the non continue what in woe. Send your communion number one Abu Manamwa, some of what I say is not true. At Buffet, those at high table are served. Okay, so those at high tables are served. As some way you must say, yes, sir, what your high table and I say, or on one cotton Buffet, you know. How was they served? How? As you was a question on Samuel, as you was a question on I had wine a servo wine. Because it will be served will be done, the person must be appointed. You bet me official when I serve way. When I did we see say because in the high table, you need to pay 7 will be ankasa in fact ID. Yenyam class of force out. Say you go high table near say you can't just go hobbying and self and penning for it has never happened anywhere. So wine the several wine in wine and wine the several wine. A question. Mummy so negativity no why you so yadwin. Benjamin said the whole country is sick. And I said yare. Captain Smart is a narcissist who indulges in histrionics to make make himself intelligent and wise. He even calls himself smart. Smart does not mean equate intelligence or wisdom, but rather a trickster. I say, Captain Smart, if you are very wise and intelligent, like some of us, just sees him as a scammer and fraudster who trades in the fake news. Okay, that's it. And people must start to ask critical questions. Don't just use emotions. Let us ask questions. It doesn't matter. Me say where they were worried. But I say you did negative with the for positivity and money per being swung. Sort as ye did negativity sensationalism. Any your parochial interest, let us use self-education and proper awareness. See, the Bejana Quine, I answer how the amount will be because see, yes, I are continuously any people before Muwadi. Any people they will go scot free now for more dinner. They continue the nonsense in the system. Now, the critical questions must be asked. Yeah, with some questions. Minia, we need to ask questions. The police, the investigative team need to ask questions. Because the whole country is at what? The whole country, baby, and adentia. People are thinking about negativity. People be again, hey, New York, baby. Papa be so pesoko Ghana, but what to say? News from W. be Miss Hada Braka, or Penny, a young Susunina Bonio Tone. Was it one of you now Ghana, but yes, Ghana crowd will see one who be Bekum, Unia Krabekum, Omami Beku, a Jawajo. And so who would ya conform the way I then ye criticize fear and my home. A day. I then ye criticize fear and my home. A dear Kwan Yanya, ye just Yanya day. And it's ye yaman in Yanya Pony say, Obi, I want to see Yankukunu at then yes, I dear. Miss Mino, Una, the fly can see what just on your fear beko. On your gun of Beko, saying the news. Oh, yeah, you'll be poisoning welcome. Where? And here, fan. Over 30 million go Ghana, or be a woman. And yet, I mean, Kwame Ghana, they may say Ghana, the Yukuni power, what to mean, Koda. How? 1 a yes, I didn't. If you see a year wrong, and ye will be, we are doing ourselves. If you say, hey, you're good, negativity not dominate to it. Oh, I ain't a cry. Hey, me say, that does not mean that don't mean your wise, yeah? I won't want to see any other still what them grim. Ultimately, what them grim. And so, Neniate. Tienie pao enso ne niate abo wo so meka nkyira wo se enwura mu nya ne tena bia honya mane da woni mwana na te wo oye mistake ajata be kyena we still what the nwura mu eye kasa ko na meka kyiro no ye ntie ne ye ade a ye ho no sa mo se ye a mudi adeboni gya nkyirima asema kodwo smart kan dwene kwa akyire. And 2, the bone of contention, the word poison now betom se sia no underline the word obianya research ni yenhwe the word meaning. That word no attention has will be the poison will be answer na what will be poison will be. What was the report? Obi say, Pastor, you talk too much without sense in solution. Give us a break. Oh, you can send us something. Jesus family, send us some solutions and that Abi Americano, Ebi also counter defense. Why? Would they send also counter defense? John, I say. John is my direct uncle in our family and town. On me, there are more speculations than answers. Me that say, minimum pa on me, minimum just so me say John Kumah Tabreno near media and wono Sambia Uku Akwaba Konongo David Asante or Subempes. I think it was a lot of photos, studios, programs, baby. So I know John Kumah, the beginning of him, was a very vibrant guy. And to the air can say, Obin Kasu Obin Kuobio, Obin Kasu Obin Kuobi. But the air can say, the weird sensationalism near creating near money too much. A bassa, one moment the bonino and pass will be the bonnet, they will go scot free. nothing will happen. Minia yes, Jesus as I say, the American no officer baby out here, we secure. But the the gentleman will pay the price one day. Godfred Nana is with that smart, with what Smart is saying, it means he knows how it's done. And the BNI should pick him up to assist in the investigation. If it were be it in the United States, other countries, FBI will have picked you and for you to help and trace what Nkofo yes adiano. Nana, baby and you use be the okay and so. Benjamin, shouldn't this poisoning allegation be investigated? The guy who was Wontumi and John Kumah, who was with Wontumi and John Kumah, they were poisoned, has a lot of answers to ask. Yeah, Wahiniba edu say Wontumi morning show host no, because said the okano. Dan was a doctor and a catcher. Dan at the NC, doctor and a catcher and say, or suspect say a poison. A dear no way. After any pump you know, dear and Bakujina ho, Bakupen F. No more job, Bakuno, any young fan hospital, a 7 at Chumason, or no sucrat. Now, yet come you crummy bow. Says, yea, would you imagine so, baby? What are you giving again? What is again? Class say, a Bemon Frost, what are you giving when you're HIV? America be over to acquire test and no crown. I would you imagine, say, girl be our Korean raw. Now I got the next guy be soon in the Zaguni to say, Gan no, Aquari gay beer, Gan no HIV, and now boy no HIV. American Calvert to crack our hunto, until say Yadian Crababeto. Yanko Dow. Say, John Kumajana, one way in Professor in your way, at the one in the dear, and I say, Warfie, and the doctor say, why a poison? Not Don Kumat me and now. No, John said, I will meet him in Pedro. No, hey, as some way, at Chumason. Asamune twetwemaso onto say wo yare e no hya asese okosa no ho yade asamune twetwemaso etwetwemaso pa woni adwene ho men yi most free negativity no na adwene kwa chire pa o say ya twene say I see a lot of intelligence and wisdom here. Keep it up, good work. That's pa Andrew Coker say we are just destroying our country with negativity. Dr. Kumah might have died through food poison, but how we can tell it was intentional and not accidentally. That's it. So on the young part is a Captain Smart is a pathological liar. Godfred say food poisoning can just be an allergic reaction. Me say mumfred doctors no a we biologists na say almost we dietitians no be catch say food poisoning. The word poisoning does not mean say a external na so you be intentional, but accidentally aduane contaminated, it can turn to poison and ubetimi ewu bad bro if obi say poison we must stop and then investigate it. What kind of poison are we talking about? And ubetimi achiro nti the man is highest scary ni say enipa me enu atimi adi poison ba ko efe na ba ko gina ho wa onfa ho hey asem we nti e papa same makori gebi ana makori me oba makori boy bi ye gina wan ye betisa boy bi di nsa guniti ana ge bi di nsa guniti wo kam say boy na me kori ne no say wo HIV na me gina ho say me ma yade abeche me ansa asem na no den was it we know John was ill as a result of food poisoning since last year, but as to where and who did it, who that is unknown, is not known. We knew was poisoned as a result of the vice president position. This is the sensationalism. Meaning, when in some number one analysis say quickly because of so open position, yes, he was poisoned. Obia di dia na says obi na poison no. Say dia na poison wom. So obi na di begum. Guy na chire that didn't quickly. Yeah, dual say obi na poison no because of a vice president position. Because of a vice president position. Why? Adentina quickly ye could deny no so na ye create scene system no. Ade na in other way eti aduane no odi ye no. Adan yen kofa aduane no wo mo ye aduane nyina me so mo lie. Na yen hwe ne mo de ye aduane no. Wo mo provide aduane no. Ye be so why na de aduane koma obi eye hwan ya. Because utie ye nua no wuntumi boy asem oka enuane no a confirm bae na de ewu bae ehemfo na de aduane ne bae a confirm ne de ewu no ehemfo na de bae na enipa me enu de aduane ba ko gina ho na ba ko fe na ba ko gina ho wante ke ne hwe ya hwe no according to no mu kan yo o ma hwe no adai mean, I still can't think far. Na timi adidi mu a ma yenua na timi afan wawu. Sa. Na report kura ba say what the poisoner. Yet omo twe poison tese betimi atwen. A kire o poison no. The cause of the poison is way na afra wadi. I ensem bebre wo mo. Enti doctors na be hwe yenua wuntumi sa abre no. With all due respect. A dear no mutimi detect say poison e obi twe poison poison. According to me small knowledge of poison yet me twen say am pasa aduan poison na e obi na dia external poison dia begum a ye be twen hu say ade wei na wanom ene akowura weyam enti a dear report na sa brand doctor na ye Dr. Corona would defy vice president you know a dear poison type of poison be ya no hu you know we detected there ade but me nim say doctor no ko friend ba catch say there be oni sa report no I know that until say pressure be every baby aba I know so doctor nebetimi abeka o kubu o kaso on the one cancer akura because professionally doctor who need evidence and you don't talk anyhow doctor be no betimi talking because we know the consequences the doctor who say us nya botre ye hu adwuma because we know the consequences cause omo doctor bia no they swear the oath of secrecy. So what to be point na say eti ye brande ye ho tete kwafo bi as we don't want to care about modernization and civilization as we don't care about anything surroundings around. The only thing is that our primitive mindset here we use it as a justification for everything. You perceive the primitive set no it justify bibia in everything. Forget yen kan yasem eno ano ye de edwen say we ni be queen eno ano na nipa bia take advantage sa no na mu. This is a reason. I want you to reason with me. Are you interested? Are you quite interested? Inti smart say no gina ho e na wo mo edidi enti no.
Eh. Me pesa.
Internet is an inchemu ketwe bi na ekoka wuntumi.
Da kroma kire. Me wona me ko party a. Me wo de midi. Anytime I'm midi no. Me kochoba me wo de midi ba me te wona midi aduane no minim se de midi no ya ye wo omward strategies omo ye in such a way say ade ne ntene contem
Debbie na zanye peke crank
it is a scientific paper ye de to aba ne bi wo ko Asia ho ba bi scientific paper it's what to my yabrefo. But if we have a book, a some hours, no, now, baby, I would tell my yabrefo. No, a paper. Oh, I hear you.
Omani atimo Ghana ha no asresem dawson na wo mo yese ya manipa ni nyina eti bonkoso na mpane se bese panico na ba yetasane banyansa asema bebe ka to woni yanwini kwa atide atina bi ebe reflected and anyway yentwen doctors wo de yentwen doctors na yentrance ne yenhwade said the doctor for papa see any papa yemusa question yentwen security service ne yenhwade wo ye nipa me se mo adwunu ye adwuma ma ke tell us a captain is very funny like Burundi economy you see the way we creating some no so just a bia wo dwere kwa kira it doesn't make sense say we ka tell me say the whole choba maami na oto ne ye adwuma na woto ono na bia na wonim say obi wu sesi ye obenya problem tie ne yo onim say omo bi de aduane adrogu aduane na obesa wo obenya problem ne ye wan fa adram now wo no fa opotodwo a akọ wurum akọta wa akọto waduane how them say ukoto aduane wo choba na abetrase a wote waduane ho no sanye careless na abesori na obi di bibi begum a wote aduane no still wonim say de wo CDD you see this are massaging yes a massage create a fear it doesn't make sense me say obi menka so obi ba bekun wo yetimi nkun wo but you makoto aduane wo choba maami no oto aduane no enipa gu ho ton onim say odi poison guma nipa bedi awu and the poison ntimi delay to sense bedru wo nkwa so no ko betimi determine how we bedru wo so obe enipa no otete aduane no it doesn't make sense obetimi atwen ya say bedru so the poison begum and it doesn't make sense and here too uwie na woto aduane na wo de akotena se no sanya careless na wo be sori agya aduane ne ho na obi wokọ 30 meters a wote ho di waduane obi ntimi agina wo so obi ntimi ntom fa mframa meku waduane so ye de na wakredite me didi kra me nim se de mesi ye di no isi ya sheda oman no de metimi aka say ni pa bi ya sheda se ye magana ye hu na wonim me ka history bi a kire during the 14th century 15th century na brofo no ba ye no hwe na ye nananom no ebi ye wo mu nipa bi wo mu a wo mu ye niam bi se ya di ehu ni niam nti abrofo no tena se they study the encroft the strength of every before no wo study wo so they know say ade o mani je honi and wo use as a tool to punish them and to enslave us tieni o man bia no ade o mani je hono obi aba mu a they help you to do it more so that mu nyina mu wire be fim ho mo be divert then people will take advantage of you eti enyanwa say abrofo come to Ghana incremofo come to Ghana to build mosques and churches to sponsor activist groups but they don't come to sponsor intelligence schools and I say creativity school. They won't come and do that. And young mama, they know baby your strength. Wo abrofo tena say they work on book. Hwe broni akokora ba akokora ye de no kotena baby. Ni ye kire ne say won de no betimi aya ye betimi atwera to de akọ enselevu ankrofo. Nti come to some target mo. They bring people in, study you guys, and then they know more strength. They mo they also, and then they work on it. They use it as a tool to enslave you. Tia. Iti sawasha China for about Ghana no. Women say you need to comedy entertainment also. All the projects Skynet ne Star Times they are sponsoring footballs and entertainment. Women say yes strength no. But they are not rather sponsoring technical schools. They are not sponsoring say creativity. Women interested. Women sponsor niema you need to sort as here. Iti you need entertainment any comedy ni niema wo media mo kakra. So they are giving us opportunity. Tisa na near you fee ya diverted from and near me this cabre and near my chichi close your resource near Niamano, your free home. A Omabiano, Obia Peso Bedu so or Shaniama we are strong. Would you transnefer when you bune African na Shanima Yanijum? Would you go check the whole continent? Shanima Yanijum, not sure how our brofu promote to Niama Yanijum. It will tell you something. And one day, so Babe Cat over Cano Crabacase, analysis Yano. The mistakes are and until you come no. The mistakes na need to obi abe take advantage of us. If I'm wondering, this is a reason so. One people will say captains is opportunist guy playing mind games everywhere. Good job, bro. Samuel Boate will say we knew John Kumah. Okay, I think some account we. It mean the person can say some na bruha and none from Momunina no. Monjan some year beside na mon tracy videos. Baby from 31st December 2023, the 9th of 1st January, Captain Smart and now Najagezi Kabom, non Koshen come, Oye no abaye no de him, and the dim, and no Mukoi, and the Nimwan Yababi drew a yadri. Where was the evidence? It's in no cream, you can't meet the enemy, and the DNA could see, and then there will be a from Woo, Ubisumuye, yet him, a den, and you bet me a free dear Cosonum. Penisi adrubaju atre my friend what this year ba midibesi say I say I mean come say smart and others are diverting the attentions of the citizens on this food poison issue. The taxes prevents citizens to think it with this citizens who oppose the investigations of the law enforcement. That is the reason why MPJB Dankwa is still not solved. I say quickly say asemsi na wo hwe de wi anipa no react na e discourage the police for no kra mo kra no kopom baby tena because one more asem for mo kra they don't care so what tena na wo twen na police for no wo yere wo amo akra asem no mfam the police for no they always do good jobs when citizens here ready and yes I forget the police ni bia eti the eye ho no sebeboa ya ya yasem the eye sebeboa ya ya yes asransa and as Kwanzaa was say you are right for what you are saying because I watch Chinese pastor giving a prophecy in the church in Ghana. They are not playing with you, Ernest. These people are not playing with you. So you know you too kwani yesua de dia. You better the entia obi aba bedi so no because baby ye energy wono eye baby a obi betimi take advantage of us. Ti wo de wa hwa American embassy, hwene mo sponsor. Hwe British embassy, hwene mo sponsor. Wo de trans wan kase nyabotre na ye research. Hwe the whole continent. Hwene ma brofo eba o sponsor. In fact, yakwaje bosia kra no yakwaje bosia no koko hwe de bosia no enema yese fa bosia ne kokoye. It will tell you something say country bia no we know your strength. And why no eni baabi a yedem befa. Nti ene ide e bia na me nisika me ka asema mo obi ntie o. But one day mo beti de na me kana say. And Amensa say captain and Niger will have been arrested already here in America. I know the won't me hide behind him commission bia na me din say moboa because 31st night you know there's something happen. And ukoshe de wi a akwa we redi asem no na wo de hwe di mi na Captain Smart Edgan and we are told you
I saw a deputy minister of finance.
Deputy Minister of Finance.
If he can take care of himself, I see him at the highest heights of government. But they want to attack him. Deputy Minister of Finance. If he can take care of himself, in the next years, God will help him. And I saw him at the seat of government. But they have said that
we know our kind of predictions because so called Minister of Finance there's a lot of challenge over baby so it quickly Captain Smart in the call them on one the kojina ho and could din one dance here. Sani power you so on the hidikashi we answer. Sani power we hasi. Tia. Sani power we are tea.
See ne asema making upa jidi upa jai. That time na nyame suma komsheni kobo owo amane wabra ontimi nsi ano no etwem
is pass and well
me ka bi se me ka kire madam for so for se me hu se ne ma me prediction enye prophecy
o predict ye no tom
se so fu bi etumi hwe wanim ka kire so wo be wu adidi na tem ne fia so dem no see me biom. Listen, don't show any kind of respect. Disrespect that pastor.
Yeah, that's a kojo. Eti on 31st night, sani pa we yawo. Hwade wa ha. 31st night. Eno sa ko gina.
Morning. He's a brother, he's a friend, he's a colleague, he's everything. I usually do not come to his church. The reason is that I want to take care of my enemies. If I keep coming here, I may be actually throwing him to some dogs that he's not supposed to hear them back. And you see, whether you like him or you hate him, whether you choose to love him, whether you believe him as a man of God or you don't, in fact, you are not the one who called him.
Ghana ni bia bebusa say at that night of 31st night or the 1st of January early morning no and then a course so because when the di kakasai owie ya na unu ya fa the book no obehye sa ansem no and then they see within the last 4 months and then they see Ghana ni kwa chiro obi sa ni ba we September was obi a hye nkoma didi natem September October, November, December. 3 months. No, I sorry them. I say, catch now say, aqua way so open as one penance woo. One way superb. You now and come to us over. You see, we are not case in this country. Yan crassy force out. Yan crassy for cry. Yan be rough. Nasikan yen bintin a yadin. Ghana for no be near bio. No, we here now maybe my yadin. Tank. We here and maybe my yadin. Sandy Payo. And creating scene no wa hyenkom wono asa predictions owie no and wo de behwim adwuma hyehye munwini kwachire Albert says something happened on 22nd October to MP on the pastor might have heard something about the poisoning 2 months before 31st night. Brother, me say Ghana for me so more critical question because just a new 1 year within 1 year no event may be happening. But yakuya nim and never be criticize you. Obia musa question na yanwin kwachiri. Na Nkrofo bi di adwene di agro. Nkrofo bi di Ghana for adwene di agro. A very interesting, very terrible situation. And so one you know about you can be on Tiasie. I didn't what and say Yabrifu knows whatever is saying, she's saying. It is not true, but she's still supporting him. You see, so woman say Yan cantum na after na Yabrifu no crowd bow ho na yan trendy. Fantastic. A games, media games no, they must trend. But who Ghana you know and a moment trend or wide dream. So it's interesting. Who check the event na happen no. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. As someone who can, does not make sense. But the only thing is that because of negativity, people will buy this nonsense. And as I say, okay, now I come to understand the success of the prophecy. And I'm saying, and some people cause anybody obia di anu ada. Adwuma bia mu some people cause event in niema bebre happen political circles. Some of us near nyina. But that any news. But anybody we capitalize on it. And then if you track 31st night coming up to Captain Smart sequence. Now be through today. Chassis now the tricks videos now man. One kasa with the hotwa tracing common. Now hear the ekoso. Now the hear the ekoso. And you're interesting. This is the reason so your friend what this year. But I want you to reason with me. We just say you're tiny pan while we attack someone. We attack the messenger, not the messenger. Quite smart. I smell something. I smell something with only Najagezi. I smell something. And a man say, how did Niger said exactly what will happen, and it happened exactly. It's just like Ebony, something smells fishy here. Ghana formers ask question. Ghana formers ask question. Yatna side dia aye dia hyesun sum sa be sinne. Ye da so te hon because obia ye bold obia surade and ye negative too much. Ya dwene nya negativity ente man basa no. John Silverman say the mind games is too much. I open up now. The mind games are cause of media mind games. And it is getting out of hand. You feel say normal. And 31st. And what me it is not true. At the 31st. 19. One Captain Smarty on the September 23rd was it there be Obison Kumah Deafff 31st night. No ho esa bo abaso. Owie ya na nkom sheba akoto aso. Yenyan koda. Yenyan koda okromu ase. Yenua na wu. Momyemfa no kure nya na kwan. Yenua na wu ya momyemfa no kure nya no chasa in fact obi abewu. E kwan moma amanfo kwan yemfa intelligence enye investigation emfa ni wu no ho. Superstition ya too much. Diversional tactics, diabolic agenda ni too much. Na ense na ho na mu twade agya nkoda no. Te wan hwa Ghana future ni be worse than the witness no. Because enkoda ni high dominated in negativity because enro nyina me to me yemasa me nka bi me hwede ekoso media no so na yehyehyehye dodo. Negativity ni ekoso dodo. Political tensions and then negativity. Political tension, negativity na so for no so di na mu na just oman no ba bia yegina no. Unse dan ko unse ye critical conversations about job creation. Ye critical conversations about development. Critical conversations about the young people so no society in pesa. Society in pesa. But over Kuba ye critical conversation pe na negativity, superstition, confusion, political tension. Why? How? How can you build a country with this nonsense? Adentia. Who got to say Ghana for any break a conversation be a religion and politics and as negativity. Adentia. Now we are catching them Quran say they should think. And Quran will never think because and send a one penny for a dangerous. And very, very quite interesting. This is the reason so I want you to reason with me. Just reason with me. Get time. Ignore them. Do your own analysis. Check the results. Check the precedent, the past days. Mun check then more organized na fan face no more canon. Tisi adwuma and then to obi no poison, obi adi aduane poison. So poison, and what is the definition of a poison? Where what is the factors that contribute to here? Dr. Timiamba was so or guess never akujina ho, ye jana manage na ho. Anybody no could poison. There be something somewhere. Something somewhere. Think. Drop your comments. I will say you can drop your comments now in even. This is the reason so maybe say na yen koteche ni yenhwe event a eba beto aso aba ye ba beto aso ni yenhwe event a ebesi na wo de yenhwa de I think was well done and good job, but yourself be careful because this guy is operated dangerous anywhere. Yeah. What you mean say? And you know, obia be boni. Nti se me mistake bi na man hwe ne ma bi na wo mo jimi but no de unia me da se pa me no so no de wo ka otumi for se me hwe ne ma yi me da se pa so me da se and the name e koso no we Ghana ni pa na se o pe Ghana yi a o tra se dwene South H e de na ekoyi e de no mu yi
And from 2013 November that I met him, this man of God has never had peace. If you're looking for one person who is being castigated, maligned, vilified, then
quickly nanka na jageze eso busa smart captain and yes so baba apologize and on behalf of the church because on September what now sit to catch us will be shanko will be didi matem quickly if not said that night no nanka media bi be koso na dweno sa 31st no senya meeting bi na na be koso na san hye bi be koso a quickly as smart can apologize otiase because ono akroy e part of the game ono anu say also for be sent come did not them or a part of the game. But on say and moment akase to boom. And emrebi na video be trend confo grada be ye mu ye audio bi e be audio bi say Grace Boachi a wawi no kasa ye e ma mi betisim e be ka kire omo be kire omo niam bi wom. O say feel quick no mu twa sa audio no so. E no mu twa sa analysis say lady na kasa say nkrofo bi na ekunu na busuafo bi mi betisim be ka say no voice no kra nyomo a and you let you know, also, yes, and yes, anyone pay attention to the media. Also, we just consume information. You're consuming information, we don't digest. Kofani is smart. And media is a very powerful tool to rule. TNE, pay attention. Because of transnegrin. Transnegrin, when you know, Nanyasa, one day you fall for them. You become a victim. Omi are interesting. Omi are very, very, very interesting people. Very, very, very interesting. Sana juwe no, and ye me course ne dosun. Sana juwe. Kodyo smart as mo kana. Mumi anyu nko achiri. Ye from what this year ba. Abusia ye de besia say. Me da mu nyina mo asem ya no wa subscribe to the button. No me ado aye adoma no so. Me ba live wa obehum. We will continue to do our part. We will do our best and then ye be ye de ese ye bia ye be asem no sia. Me blog e. I am there to learn something and learn from my people and also expose things. Secret, especially in the media, because any panya kuda makura bi ne mapie eti omo microphone no mo kasape na ye hu ba mu free ba ye watch who watches the watchman. This is the reason, so we are here to reason. John Silverman was Ghana, we don't have any good leaders to believe in them. We have to build a new generation. John, many one has here building a new generation. We need to grow a new generation. And yes, sir. Ye nanam so be ka de ye kan ye eno no me challenge ye nanam ye ma no beba abeye de ye ya yeso ye besu because no one want to sacrifice for any other person to think well. Albert Morrison, you are a great guy with wisdom and high knowledge of understanding, but we are lack of what you have. I say we are lack of what you have. That's why the few have taken us for granted. In Ghana, taking us for granted in Ghana. Well done, my brother, for your great job. Pat said, good job. May God continue to bless you. AK, Pat, me chia munyina. Madam wa say, Pacho, mwa munya na se wet me wa fe no wa join here. Me can bet me go back no wa share videos na play no. Wa kika won sem bom. I don't force you to listen to me. I don't force you to understand what I'm saying. But Bijidi say, Bob Marley say, when a good music hits you, you feel no pain. When a good message comes out and you want to think, what translates? No, something is wrong somewhere. One kasa say, analyze and someone make check the precedent, check the bone of contention, check the point of contact, check in your see within a period of 1 year. Next say why? Ask yourself questions. Up to now, ɛdeɛ na we die na si we ade na we anye we ade na we ye we ɛdeɛ na ɛde na we ba we ɛde na we kwa ha quickly wobɛte deɛ make kan ase interesting enima bi wo hɔ a ye push said ye be ya ye be divert attentions enipa ye smart akokra to the say afei nana untumi boy ne say baumie nim no okotusu ebi adabre onipa bi omni nani nhia I think say manfo bi predict say dabre napo no mo ka no say napo ne eye omo enemy today muntie ni ye pa amanfo no kwa say suggest e wo net ne say napo eye omo enemy today nti say napo dia enye na asem no wo dia mu hu ba bi nam politicians on we are wild though and amensa say they fool too much on the media. I don't think Ghana is serious nation. Very sad. I am in a one will change the narrative. Yan you bet me a change, you know. And yes, I bebre. It's a minion, me the best I say. I will come again. I'm watching things. We will come here and then we will reason again. You're from what this year, ba. Thank you. Me da munyina wa say. Wait me a share no click here. Don't man so subscribe. Wa share mo bi no for subscribe ni ensu ade. Message ko to amanfo. People will start to ask questions. Untimi nka asam nkyerɛ ne sa na wonko. Eno ne yehia.